everyone, this is Archive of 12, and today we have a new Black Myth Wukong song called Destined by Archer. Never reacted to Archer before. This randomly popped up on my recommended videos, and I decided to bookmark it so I could check it out here today with you guys. So, yeah, I don't know anything about Archer. I don't know what to expect with this. We've listened to a lot of Black Myth Wukong-inspired songs lately, and they've all come from a similar standpoint. They've all come from, like, a pretty arrogant standpoint, because Wukong himself in Legend is fairly arrogant. I know nothing about the game, but I do know a decent amount, maybe out of order, but I do know a decent amount about Sun Wukong as a legend. So if I make any comments, it's not going to be because I played the game, haven't seen anything on the game. This is going to literally just be my comments based on what I know about the mythology of the character. So, yeah, just putting that out there as a disclaimer. Link will be in the description below. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because we'll be pausing and we'll be talking about it. And without further ado, let's get started. So Archer did all of it. Okay.
Baby, I'm destined. Got me talking like a toxian. Feel like a legend. Who you really think you flexing on? Am I the big call to see them fall? The destined one. Rising sun, sound the trumpets, let the kingdom come. I'm immortal royalty, I'm one of one. Ain't nobody got aura like Sun Wukong. From a stone to a throne, and my reign only just begun. Nobody better, I'm second to none. The way I move, making gods run, I already won. Try to test a monkey king at this pinnacle. Now all the blood around me swimmable. Sun Wukong unequivocal. Listen carefully, cause I'm about to paint you a visual. Knew I'd kill him on a path that was spiritual. Then I made it all literal. Eyes of fire, so I slip through the mystical. Know my come up is continual.
Okay, I know I paused this right at the beginning of a line, but I had to say this. This is really, really well done, okay? The sound quality is fantastic. The audio design, very interesting. Like, this is not a beat that I would have attributed to Sun Wukong as a character. But it inspires a vibe that I really enjoy. Like, this is something that, like, again, feeds into his arrogance. But there's a lot of references here to the mythology. Now, as I've said before, I think someone clarified for me on one of the my, I want to say it was my JT Machinima Wukong song, but maybe it was my DPS reaction. I don't remember. But the there's a lot of references to the mythology. Like, I believe one of the lines was rock to rain. That's obviously a reference to the rock that Buddha put on him that kept him under for like 500 years, that he kept them under for like 500 years, to the point where, like, he lifts himself up and becomes the Monkey King. Like, that's very obvious. But I like the way that it was such a simple lyric that told, basically, that summed up the entire story of, like, the after part after his battle with Buddha. Like, from the point where he got out from the rock at his lowest point in his life all the way to becoming the Monkey King. Like, 3 words, boom, already explained everything that you needed to know about his rise. Without going into any context about how he achieved it. Like, and then talking about how the gods are afraid of him. Like, that's actually legit. Like, there are very few deities out there that didn't fear Sun Wukong's skills and abilities. And that's the reason why he was so arrogant. Like, as I've mentioned in just about every rap that or every Sun Wukong video that I've reacted to, Sun Wukong never truly loses his arrogance. But he does become humbled by Buddha and learns to become more focused, more driven, more centered. But he still loves the thrill of the fight. Like, he still loves the challenge that other individuals will give him. And so I know that he actively went and sought trouble in his early years before the fight with Buddha. It's one of the reasons why Buddha basically put the smackdown on him. So yeah, I really enjoyed that like section there where it's talking about like, you know, all the gods are fearing him. He's the one that's going out there and basically solving problems. Nobody can touch him. You know, all that stuff is essentially summed up very nicely in just a couple of lines.
Baby, I'm destined. Got me talking like a Toxian. Feel like a legend. Do you really think you flexing us? Am I the big call to see them fall? The destined one. Journey to the west, gotta maneuver. Get out my way like I'm Luda. Cannot control me, I'm breaking the suture. Heard they compare me to Buddha. Step in my hand, I'm a myth, I'm a mover. Heavyweight, I'm a bruiser. Man, they really try to mute a king like me now. I'm breaking the rules of Destiny's smiling, I'm setting the course. Fought with the heavens, unstoppable force. Bought from the stone, now I'm setting the score. Do what I want, man, I'm breaking the law. Pulled to your temple, I'm lacking remorse. 72, how I'm changing my form. The great sage, now I'm at the cage, and I'm ready for. Baby, I'm destined. Got me talking like a Toxian. Feel like a legend.
There was so much that went on in that last line. But again, perfectly encapsulated exactly what Sun Wukong is all about. Encapsulated his entire story, encapsulated the arc that he went on, the journey to the west. Like, talking about like him becoming the sage that he eventually becomes, mastering 72 forms of combat, if I remember correctly. Like, little bars like that say a whole lot without explaining much at all. And if you know the context, it's a perfect reference. I feel like that's how a lot of like artists treat bars. And many ways, sometimes people consider that a cheap pop, but the way it's being done here, it feels very, very authentic. And so I'm going to have to keep an eye on Archer because this was surprising how good it was. My only qualm about it, my only like nitpick is that it's only 2 minutes and 35 seconds. I would like to hear a longer song from Archer because they've got some quality. They've got a quality that you don't see often in artists that I want to see like grow and expand. I can't believe I've never heard of this person before. So yeah, I'm watching you. I'm watching you. I'm gonna enjoy watching your career with great interest.
Baby, I'm destined. Got me talking like a Toxian. Feel like a legend. Do you really think you flexing us? Am I the big call to see them fall? The destined one.
Interesting. I saw that Fable cover. I might have to check that one out. Kind of curious about that, honestly. You've got a pretty extensive library. All right, so I don't normally do this, but I do want to ask Archer, if you see this video, I want to know, what would you consider to be like a good song for me to check out? To see what other like abilities you can show off. Normally, when I react to videos, I don't normally like directly talk to the artist and ask for recommendations, because normally I know what to expect, but this is the first time I'm reacting to you. So I want to know, which song out of your entire library do you consider to be like a song that truly highlights your abilities? Because I would like to listen to that. I would like to listen to that, and I would like to react to that. I'm not talking about which one is your most popular. I want to know what is your personal favorite song that you have created that you feel like highlights what you're capable of. And that will probably be the next song that I react to, unless I find one before you respond to me. I hope you respond to me, because I really would like to know. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. I am very pleasantly surprised, and I'm very grateful that YouTube decided to send me to your corner of the internet so that I could experience that song. And yeah, I don't have anything else to say. So without further ado, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you for joining me. I am Markoff12, and I will see you in the next video.